happening, gang? You already know what it is. It's your boy ADOT. Triple S Gaming Revolution. You know what it is. It's the playoffs, baby. Episode 11, gang. I'm sorry it took me so long to go ahead and get it together, man. But look, I'm back, gang. I'm ready. We ready to do it. You feel me? So, let me get you situated, y'all. Hold on 1 second, gang. You feel me? You see me? You smell me? Alright, we good. Let's get it then. Hey, so the final playoff play-in was played this Friday, gang. The Cleveland Cavaliers faced the Atlantic Hawks in Cleveland, gang. The Cleveland Cavaliers got beat 107-101, dog, by the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in 41 minutes. Kevin Huerter had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Clint Capella also had 8 rebounds and 7 points in 13 minutes. He suffered a knee injury, a hard foul when he fouled Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley kind of landed into his knee, so he hyperextended his knee, man. They took him to Miami, because the Hawks, since they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, played the Heat today. He had an MRI yesterday, Saturday, and the results from the MRI was all right. They was good, man. They was real good, man. No structural damage. Basically just some information, and he just kind of extended his knee backwards farther a little bit, farther normally than what he normally would, man. So, Clint Capella, man, hope he get back and come back soon, man. He's been averaging 11 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks this season, gang. So he's a very key piece to the Atlantic Hawks' success as far as them moving forward into the playoffs. John Collins expects to play today, hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully John Collins does play today. If John Collins does play today, that's kind of swapping Clint Capella out for John Collins, even though we would like to have John Collins and Clint Capella together, both on the floor. But at least we can have John Collins in the game today when they played at Miami Heat game. That'll be a good plus for the Hawks, man. That's at least another double-double. You feel me? So, Trae Young also killed in the game. He scored 38 points on 13 for 25 from the field. Also, he had 3 rebounds and 9 assists. He also has, man, to me, this is Patton's little pass now. He jumps up in the air like he's about to do a layup, and then he throws a little bounce shovel pass, bro. Man, that's so cold how he do it. And he did that a couple times on Cleveland, man, Friday. So, also, he did his Trey shimmy when he was heating up in the third, too, lighting them up, man. So, hey, playoff Trey, we ready for it, man. I'm ready for it all, man. I hope the Hawks go farther this year than what they did last year, man. They surprised everybody by making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they, unfortunately lost to the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know. I have to say his name like that every time. I have to. You can't. That's the GOAT. He's soon to be the future GOAT. You can quote me on that too. So, also, Kevin Hunter had 13, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Bobo Bogdanovic had 19 points, 2 assists and 5 rebounds. Also, Wakwandu, the high school teammate of the Ball brothers, a LaMelo Ball and them. Yes, the championship Chinos Hills team. That's called Hall of Fame, man. On some high school stuff, that's crazy. Most of the LaMelo, Lonzo, Jello, and Okwandu, that's 4 NBA players on that team, dog. That's crazy. Right? He was on that team. But he scored 2 points and had 9 rebounds as well in that game Friday. I think that he's going to get most of Clint Capella's minutes. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to play a bigger role in the playoffs now. They really need him, for his defense and his rebounding as well. You know what I'm saying? So if he could come in and rebound and you know what I'm saying, play some good defense and lock up the rim real good like Clint Capella would, he's going to be key for us now. Or whatever. But also Cleveland, man, shout out to Cleveland, man. They played a good game. They a young, good team. Also, they was out without the young bull, Colin Sexton, too. Terrible. Killer out there, dog. So, I can't wait to see him and Darius Garland next year. That's a sidebar. But Larry Markkinen had 26 points, 8 rebounds. Evan Mobley had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 18 points. Jared Allen in his return had 11 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Darius Garland had 21 points, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds in the game as well. And Cassius LeVert had 16 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Old Man Love had 4 rebounds and 3 points in 10 minutes. Or whatever. The young and up-and-coming Cleveland Cavaliers, man, I just feel like Darius Garland, he's a very good prospect and a very good rookie for that team, man. You know what I'm saying? He was an all-star this year. Also, they got Larry Markkinen. You know, he came from the Chicago Bulls, which I think the Bulls should have kept because the Bulls would have been more fire with Larry Markkinen, Lonzo Ball, Vujicic, Patrick Williams. You see how I'm going? Like, all that down low, that'd have been nasty. You know what I'm saying? But Cleveland Cavaliers, man, they're a good, young, up-and-coming team. JB Bickerstaff is their coach, man. Great coach, phenomenal coaching job that he did this year. I think he should have been also a candidate for the coach of the year. Just my opinion. Even though they made it into the play-in, but look at what his injuries and the stuff that he had to deal with through the season too, man. So the Cleveland Cavaliers played a good game, man, but they lost unfortunately, and they out of the playoffs. Now the Pelicans versus. Shout out, what up, gang? Thanks for tuning in, man, to the NBA Talk episode 11, gang. We just got finished talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Atlanta Hawks, or whatever, and Cleveland got beat. Hopefully, Cleveland come back better next year. Hopefully, Colin Sexton comes back healthy next year, or whatever. Who knows? We'll see where they go. But right now, we're going into the Pelicans versus the Clippers, and this was crazy. That was the final game of the final play-in. The Clippers played the New Orleans Pelicans, B.I., Brandon Ingram, Baby KD. That's what I call him because I feel like he going to be cold in the next couple of years. If you looked at that game Friday and see the moves that he was doing, he has the same moves like Kevin Durant. And not only the same moves as Kevin Durant, his pull-up and midi-range game is nasty. And he's damn near 7 feet. That's why I call him Baby KD. He had 30 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. CJ McCollum, which I don't know why Portland ever traded CJ McCollum, which was dumb. But that was kudos to New Orleans for being able to get CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum, smooth, cool, had 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas had 9 rebounds and 8 points. Troy Murphy III had key minutes, dog, and was hitting key 3-pointers for the New Orleans Pelicans when they needed it. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists off the bench. And also, Larry Nance Jr. had a big game, dog, which I didn't expect from him, but he showed up, and he earned his paycheck that game. He had 16 rebounds, and he had 14 points. Now, the Clippers, I felt so bad for the Clippers during this game, bro. And the reason why I say this, fam, is because, look, right before the game, the Clippers lost Paul George through the COVID-19. Could you imagine losing your star player due to COVID-19 when you not only have to play a playoff play-in game because you lost to Minnesota, and this is your only way to get in, and you lose your player due to COVID-19 before the game? Bro, I'd have been sick. You know what I'm saying? But it was a valiant effort, you know what I'm saying, for the Clippers. They lost 101 to 105. So they played a good game, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, they lost Paul George. But they had a lot to hang their hats on, man. Marcus Morris Sr. had 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Nick Batum had 10 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 points. He was really in there for defensive purposes because it was a couple times that he had, even though Brandon Ingram scored 30, Brandon Ingram scored most of his points in the first quarter. He had 17 points or 15 points like in the first quarter. He was, like I said, Brandon Ingram was Baby KD. He was killing. But like towards like the second half and like towards the second quarter, they had Nicholas Batum on him and he was locking him up and putting D on him a couple times. A couple times he got in them hot pockets and stole the ball from him. You know what I'm saying? So Nicholas Batum did his job for an older veteran. Also, too, Zubac had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 8 points. He should have had more rebounds and he should have had more points, gang. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Jackson had 7 rebounds, 27 points, and 8 assists. Killed. Reggie Jackson always killing. He been killing for the last couple of years for the Clippers, bro. Kawhi Leonard need to come back, dog. I don't know why the hell dude is always injured for years, the same way he been injured like in San Antonio. I feel like if Kawhi Leonard would have been playing in either of those playoffs playing games, they'd have won. You know what I'm saying? But also Robert Covington thrown in 14 points, 1 assist and 3 rebounds. And Norman Powell had 17 points, 4 rebounds in that game into the loss of the Pelicans, 105-101, man. The Pelicans will face the Phoenix Suns today at 9 p.m. Number 1 versus 8. I'm sorry. I like the Pelicans because of Brandon Ingram. They don't have Zion Williams, but it's over. I'm sorry. It's over. I think Phoenix about to... Man, I think Chris Paul hungry. Aiden and Booker hungry. Like, super hungry. So, I'm sorry, man. I like... Hey, Pelicans, I like y'all, dog. But look... Respectfully, y'all got too many key players out, man. You know what I'm saying? And Zion Williams not playing, which I don't see why. They showed him doing a 360 dunk yesterday practicing. He could at least give him, like Reggie Miller said in the game, 10, 15 minutes, couple buckets, a couple rebounds. You know what I'm saying? That's all they need from him. Really? You know what I'm saying? Zion Williams is a player that has... His talent can impact the games in so many different ways, with not even him just scoring. You know what I'm saying? He could grab rebounds. He's a good playmaker for a big man too. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody plays him for the dunk. And he has a nice little jumper, which people low-key sleep on. He got a jumper. He got a nice little jumper. But we'll see what the Pelicans do today, man, against the Phoenix Suns. But I think Phoenix got to smack them. So, yesterday we had a quadruple header like we do today, gang. And the Utah Jazz played the Dallas Mavericks yesterday. Bogdanovich had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 26 points in the game. Yes, Bogdanovich for the Utah Jazz had 26 yesterday. He got a burner. He got a jumper. He comes strapped up like a book bag every time he come on the court. Royce O'Neal also had 6 rebounds, 2 points. He had 6 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, he did his thing on the boards as always. Bro had 17 rebounds in the game and 5 points game. Killing on the boards. And you know he was blocking shots too, gang. And you know he like a big defensive presence down low. So he was a key reason why they won yesterday. Also, Donovan Spider Mitchell, he was cool in the first. He was cooled off in the first half, but the second half he lit up and ended up with the game with 32 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Mike Conley also had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists as well. Jordan Clarkson, also, he was the savior of the first half for the Utah Jazz because the game was close, gang. The game was real close. They only beat them by 6. You know what I'm saying? So they was going back and forth throughout, and Donovan Mitchell was off. You know what I'm saying? And Jordan Clarkson was hitting some key buckets to keep him in the game. Even though he had 10 points, them 10 points was a key dime. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jordan Clarkson, man. I wish they'd have kept you 2 on the Lakers, but that's another story. Hassan Whiteside also had 8 rebounds and 3 points as the Dallas Mavericks got beat by the Utah Jazz 99-93. Reggie Bullock had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Finley Smith had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 14 points. Brunson had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 24 points. Spencer Dinwiddie had 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 22. Max Keebler had 4 rebounds and 10 points, man. Woo! Hey, Spencer Dinwiddie, I don't know what. This is another thing too. I think Spencer Dinwiddie would have been fired still with the Brooklyn Nets if he'd have stayed on the Nets with Riri and KD. But that's a whole nother story too. But Spencer Dinwiddie always been calling. He always had offense. What surprises me is Brunson having 24 points. I I ain't think he had G like that. I ain't think he had game like that in him. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But he had to kill because Luka Doncic is out. He's been out since April 10th with the lower left leg calf sprain or whatever. So, and Tim Hardaway Jr. has been out as well too. So those two key players that Dallas is missing right now. And I think this series, even though the game was a close game yesterday, I think it would be even more of a series if Luka was out there and Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? Because Tim Hardaway got the threes. Luka Doncic got the everything package. I'll mix you up right here. I'll step back from you right here. You want the three? I'll give you that. You want the mid-range? You can have that. If you want a layup, I will give you a jelly layup too. Or if you want me to slam on you, I'll cross you up, mix you up, get you in the air and slam you and get the end one real quick. Like, Doncic got all that in his package. And Tim Hardaway also, I feel like him and Luka Doncic, they got some chemistry together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been most of his assists and passes that Luka Doncic gets is from Tim Hardaway. Open threes, spot up threes, or him cutting it to the hole when he's getting double teamed or whatever. So that's why I think the Utah Jazz beat the Dallas Mavericks like that yesterday. But they only lost by 6, 93-99. It was still a close game. You know what I'm saying? But I think if those two players come back, it's a whole different ball game. Also as well, Game 2 is this Monday game. So tune in to Game 2 with that. Or whatever. Now, the Timberwolves versus the Grizzlies game was crazy. Super crazy. Hey, yo, Minnesota beat the Grizzlies 130-117 game. Yeah, like that, dog. Like that. 130-117 by 13. But it was still a good game. It was very entertaining too. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards, bro. He's a dominant. Hey, he's a for sure superstar. For superstar. Like Dick Vitale say, he's a PTP. He's a prime time player, baby. And the reason why I say that, bro, he had 36 points. 6 assists and 2 rebounds. Big Cat Williams killed 2. He had 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 29 points. Double, 13 boards. He said, forget about me fouling out Friday. I'm finna kill these playoffs. I'm finna show y'all what time it is. And I'm hoping that they move on to the next round. Or whatever. But also, Beasley chipped in 23 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Shout out to Beasley stepping his game up in the playoffs. Josh McDaniels had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 15 points. And my boy Pat Bev, the pit bull, the dog off the leash, he killed 2. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, and put his heart out always out there, all on the line with the defense, jumping around on balls, getting in people's head, everything. So the Minnesota Timberwolves won, man, to my surprise. Also, D'Angelo Russell had 9 assists, 3 rebounds, and 10 points. 1 assist away from a double-double. Yeah. So Minnesota was killing. Dylan Brooks for Memphis had 24 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Ja Morant. That's my boy. Hey, he a future golden training to me, dog. He had 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 and 2 from a triple-double with 32 points, man. He was killing. Desmond Bain also chipped in 17 points, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds as well, gang. And Clark had 13 points and 12 rebounds, which is good for Memphis because they need more rebounding and everything since Steven Adams not playing. And Game 2 will be this Tuesday at Memphis. We'll see what happens then, man. Like I said, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat Memphis 130-117. I'm sure John Moran and them want some payback. And they back at home in Memphis? Oh, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas, too, I forgot to tell you, too, about that Dallas game. Since they lost home court advantage to the Utah Jazz, which they worked so hard to get for in the playoffs. Because, you know, when you at home and you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing, gang, and the crowd is on your side most of the time when you there at home. that gives you like an extra boost of energy, and it also like kind of like on 2K when you play 2K, you ever see how it says A plus B plus home advantage? You know what I'm saying? That's in real life. That's really an advantage when a team plays their playoff games at home. It gives them more energy. It gives them more boost, and it gives them more like, oh yeah, dog, we about to get it. Ain't no losing, especially when they down and stuff and they hear the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens game 2. The 76ers versus the Raptors was a blowout. 76ers put the Raptors over their knee and just spanked them like they stole something, dog. The 76ers beat the Raptors 131-111. Tyrese Maxey. Oh my gosh. Bro, gonna be a superstar. I'm telling you, watch. He killed this playoffs, man. And I feel like this year has been his like how Derrick Rose after going, I know I'm throwing this throwback. Like how Derrick Rose went to the Olympics and then that in 09 and then that next season, like whole next season in the NBA, he had his breakout season. I feel like right now, this season was his breakout season, Tyrese Maxey's breakout season in his playoffs. It's gonna show that this season was his breakout season. Dude had 38 points, bro. Tyrese Maxey had 38 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. James Harden, the player with the most pressure in the playoffs. So cool, so smooth, so smooth like Sway, man. He played it cool last night. He had 22 points, 14 assists, 5 rebounds. Could have had a triple dub, but he said, I'm cool. I'm going to just chill with the 5 rebounds. I'm going to just pass the ball. I thought I was going to deuce in the bucket. You feel me? JoJo had 19 points. That's my name for Joel Embiid, if y'all don't know. I'm sorry. JoJo had 19 points, 4 assists, and 15 boards. So he did what he had to do. Also, Tobias Harris, the unsung hero, and also low-key, what Ben Simmons should have been to the 76ers, had 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists in the game. And Shake Milton had 10 points off the bench, as well as Niang had 8 points as well off the bench. Pascal Siakam had 24 points for the Raptors, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. OG Anunoby had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 20 points. He killed. Scotty Barnes, in his debut as a rookie, he killed. Hey, and also too, he suffered an injury in the fourth quarter. He suffered an ankle injury in the fourth quarter. Hopefully he's back for the next game too, man. I'm praying for you, big dog. I'm hoping you rest up, and I'm hoping you will for the next game, dog. But Scott Barnes, for a rookie, his rookie debut, he had a double-double with 15 points, almost a triple-double. 15 points, 8 assists, and 10 rebounds. For a rookie. Yes, on the Raptors, that's fire, dog. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, like I said, he got injured. You know what I'm saying? And suffered a little ankle tweak or whatever. So I'm hoping he's back for the next game. Also, as well, Thaddeus Young got injured in the game. He left the game with a left thumb sprain or whatever. So that was basically his finger probably got jammed on the ball, or somebody hit his hand hard, or something happened, or whatever. I play ball sometimes, so that does happen to you sometimes, or whatever. So I'm hoping he comes back. But also, Fred VanVleet had 18 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Gary Trent Jr. had 4 points and 9 rebounds. No, he had not 4. I'm sorry. He had 4 rebounds and 9 points. He got to get that up, man. Gary Trent Jr., they also need him to step his game up in this series in order for them to move into the next round. Especially if they lose Scotty Barnes and Thaddeus Young not coming back. Because Thaddeus Young, he's a veteran presence. And he's going to at least give you 10 points and at least 7 or 8 rebounds a game. You know what I'm saying? So, and Gary Trent Jr., he's capable of scoring more than 9 points a game. And he's capable of grabbing way more than 4 rebounds. He just got to step it up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially now. Also, too, Achua had 9 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds in the game as well. He need to step it up as well. So, the Philadelphia 76ers, like I said, beat the Toronto Raptors 131-111 in the first playoff game yesterday. Game 2 is Monday. we'll see what happens with that, man. I'm going for the 76ers, man. I like JoJo. I like James Harden. I like Tobias Harris. I like that whole mix. You feel me? And it's showing, even though this is the first game, and Harden been with the team for like the last couple games of the season, this basically shows why they traded Ben Simmons to the Nets so that they could get James Harden for this. So we'll see how that pans out, man. Games 2 tomorrow. All right. Did you see the Warriors game yesterday? Man, the Warriors beat the Nuggets like they stole something, said something about Curry mama or somebody mama on that team, dog. Y'all, the score was 123-107, and they were smacking them up. Like, man, they were smacking them up majority of the game, dog. Yes, and they look like they ready for another title run. I swear on me they do. I swear. And then too, look, Steph Curry came back. He had just did the scrimmage in Thursday, so he could come back in the game. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Draymond Green had 12 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. Andrew Wiggins, he from Canada, so I just feel like they got an accent like that. I don't know. I always say something like that. Andrew Wiggins, he had 16 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. Kevon Looney, he had 7 rebounds and 6 points. But the player, dog, that was killing, dog, I think Steph Curry gave Jordan Poole a sauce. Jordan Poole was 9 of 13 from the field, hit 5 3-pointers, and had 30 points, dog. Yes, Jordan Poole had 30 points. He was hitting step-back 3-pointers, crossing people over, doing layups with the jelly with the left hand on the left-hand side. He was going a fool yesterday in Golden State. He had 30 points, like I said, 3 assists and 1 rebound. And also my boy Clay Moore buckets. Clay Thompson. Welcome me back, Clay. Had 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, dog. I'm sorry. I'm so happy that Clay killed yesterday, man. Everybody been counting my boy out, been talking trash about him, talking about he don't lick his normal self. I said Clay gonna get back to Clay. And Clay Moore bucket showed up yesterday, baby. Like I said, he had 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, man. Also, Otto Porter had 4 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Gary Payton Jr. the second had 5 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Valencia had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 8 points. Juan Toscano Anderson, I think they need to find a way to get homie back in the lineup because he was killing, dog, when Clay was gone. They got to find a way to get him in the mix. But he only had 3 points and 1 rebound and 5 minutes of play. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, the others 2 showed up and chipped in. Otto Porter, Gary Payton, Bielitsa, Juan Toscano Anderson. You know, even though they had 4 points, 4 rebounds, 5 points, 2 assists, you know what I'm saying, 8 points, 1 assist, you know what I'm saying, here and there, it all adds up. You know what I'm saying? Together, they combined for, let's see how many points. 9, 17, 20 points. They combined for 20 points, 8 assists, and 13 rebounds. These the others. This Otto Porter, Gary Payton, Bielitsa, and Juan Toscano Anderson all in one. You know what I'm saying? So you basically got a double-double from 4 players. You know what I'm saying? Besides getting 30 points from Jordan Poole, 19 from Clay, 12 from Draymond, and 16 from Steph. So the Warriors, man, how they got their little mix of the young and old, and also too, Kevon Looney, bro, he a key piece to that team, dog, because he a big physical presence on the insides, and he grabbed boards, dog. He is fire. Also too, the Nuggets, Jokic had 25 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Will Barton had 24 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Highland had 10 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. DeMarcus Cousins had 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists before getting a technical foul, then getting another technical foul, which got him ejected in the 4th quarter. He got a technical foul and one thing, and then right after that got a technical foul again in less than 5 seconds and got ejected from the game. That was crazy. Real talk. That was crazy. Also, Marcus Morris had 10 points, 6 assists, and 0 rebounds. Austin Rivers had 5 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. And Aaron Gordon had 8 points and 5 rebounds. Aaron Gordon, look, the reason why I feel like the Nuggets lost this game and got destroyed like that, Highland got to step his points up right now. Aaron Gordon got to step his rebounding and scoring up. And also, Marcus Morris got to step his rebounding up. You know what I'm saying? And two, Will Barton, he already killing. He always killing. So I can't really blame Will Barton. And Jokic, he got to get them assists up. I know I'm asking for a lot from him because he had 25 points and 10 rebounds and 6 assists. What more can you do? Maybe he can score more points, be more aggressive. Dish the ball out a little bit more, try to get more people involved. And he getting on the boards, he got 10 rebounds. Maybe he need to get on the boards more. Maybe I'm asking him to do everything more. I don't know. He has to because Jamal Murray out. He still hasn't played it all this season.